Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. How is everybody?
Good.
Woo! Good to see you all. I was reminded that there are times where I speak too fast, so I'm going to try to go slow it down. My mind just goes boop, 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 and my words go even faster apparently, so I'm going to try to speak a little slower today, but we'll see. We'll see. I can't promise. All right, so today is September the 24th. I'll tell you what's going on for the week, and then I'm going to hand it over to John, and then Jeff will go last. All right. So today in Marion Hall at 10 a.m., we have Henry Berman back. He is a really provocative, intelligent individual who is going to be talking about a very complex discussion of the two-state solution. So I'll just read what he has what I was given by him in our newsletter. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been the most difficult situation in the Middle East since World War II. Many leaders have stressed the need more than ever for a Palestine state moving forward on the day after this tragic Israeli-Hamas world ends. Can the dynamics from this world add any oxygen to the discussion of a two-state solution? At least can further discussion lead to some positive developments? Or is this the worst time to raise this controversial issue? What is a realistic expectation? Can the United States play an increased role? And so when I set up these speakers, of course, these are months in advance, so it will be very interesting to see how he's probably had to change this topic. But he is here and a wonderful speaker, so I hope that you are available at 10 a.m. today in Marion Hall. Tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th, 1 p.m., of course, we have our TED Talks on 991, pre-recorded for you. How to take the blame out of leadership, 3 ideas for communicating across political divide, the fight over minerals for green energy as a better way forward. In addition, on Wednesday at 1 p.m., we have our mystery craft time. Is that correct, Lori? Yes, okay. That's in the art room. 1:30 we have 500. And then, of course, on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., we have bingo, and we have 500 as well. This Thursday, the 26th, 9 and 11, we have our recorded coffee chats on 991. At 9:30, our excursion departs to the Minnesota Orchestra. In addition, this Thursday is our AARP Smart Driver course. That starts at 12:30, and it ends at 4:30. I believe you would just contact Paula. She's the one that would get you on the list. I don't have any idea if it's full. I would assume not. So if you're interested in doing the Smart Driver course, it is this Thursday, and you can contact Paula. Friday, the 27th, 1 p.m., we have our recorded coffee chats. 1 p.m., we have bridge and poker. 4 p.m. every Friday is our happy hour, and then Fridays at 7 is our movie. So 4 family members confront their past to allow new love in their lives, and the title of that movie is Sam and Kate. Sam and Kate, so that's this Friday. How did the movie go last Friday? Did it go smoothly? Yes. Woohoo! All right, yay, that makes me happy. Let's see here, what do we have? I don't know what we have for next Monday. I believe that falls on a new month, and I don't have that calendar in front of me. Does anyone know next Monday if we have point players?
No.
Okay, and no writing group or anything like that, so, okay, excellent. I did want to make a quick announcement. Again, if you are signing up for excursions, even if you're on the waiting list, it's always good to put your check in there. I make sure and organize it. I can destroy the check if you don't end up going, but sometimes there's cancellations, and then I know you're serious about going on the excursion, so a check in the box is always good. if you are signing up for the excursion and you're not putting your check in, I've had a couple people knock on my door and say, hey, you know, I'm on the waiting list and I have my check-in, and there's a lot of people that are not on the waiting list and they don't have their check-in. Can you put me up, because I really would like to go. I have sort of left it as is, but if you are wanting to go on the excursion, it's very helpful to get your check-in. It just helps me do my bookkeeping, and it keeps it fair to everybody that wants to go. Also, please do not cross any names out. Again, that's just so stinky. So we're better than that. We're a community. I love all you. I love my job. But when I see people crossing names out, it's just mean. Please don't do it. I'm sorry I had to say that twice, you know. I will hand it. That's what I have for the week. Any questions? Yes, Norma.
Well, my name was the name that was crossed off. And I came down to check to see if I could get up from the wait list and for another date. And I found out that I wasn't going on Saturday. So somebody who was very artistic and colored my name up, not just drew a line. So I don't think that that's very nice.
Yeah. So again, thanks Norma for putting it out there. Like that's just so rude, so mean. And I mean, I look amongst all of you, and I just can't. I don't even like envision that we're capable of that. I know you all so much better. So I doubt whoever's doing it. There's something going on. Something's going on.
You know, my name got put back on.
Yay! So we resolved that, but. All right, that's what I have. Any other questions? Yes, Joanne?
How about if one person signs up about 4 or 5 people?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I would prefer if you would please, she said, what if someone's signing up for 4 or 5 people? Could you please sign your own name up? I think that would be fair, don't you? Does that sound like agreeable? That we please try to sign your own name up? That would be great. You know, on occasion, I can see if there's a situation, if someone's not feeling well and they're wanting to have someone, you know, I could see on occasion helping a friend out, putting a name down because you're not able to get down there. But if it's a habitual thing where you're going up and signing a collective group of people, that doesn't seem right to me. Does that sound fair? Okay. Anything else? Okay. John, your turn.
We have staff appreciation date set. That is on December the 6th. That will be a Friday afternoon. That's when we acknowledge all the things that our staff has done for us by giving them a check that has been collected by the greeters. And that will be on the 6th. For that time, we are going to ask the wonderful people that prepare cookies at Christmas time to remember that particular occasion and bring those down to the Marion Hall. And there will be sign-up sheets and reminders as to those due dates. But keep in mind December 6th for staff appreciation. We were very encouraged last week with the meeting that we had for those that were interested in serving on the council or considering position on the council. And the forms to sign up and make your desire known that you are wanting to serve on the council are with the concierge, and some have already availed themselves of getting those. Turn them back in to the concierge, and then we will get contact with you as to getting your picture taken and a time that we will introduce you to the in the format that we have right here now at the Coffee Chat. And of course, then once we have your picture taken and have it on the Coffee Chat, it will be seen on 991 as well. So that is all I have. I hope that we can get the connection with the Wi-Fi for Saturday night, so we can make good use of the screen, so we see our numbers rather than just hearing our numbers. We'll get that taken care of, I hope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot about bingo on Saturday, of course. Is that what you're referring to? Is the
Yes.
bingo? Okay.
Yeah.
So there was problems with the screen? Okay.
No problem with the screen, that worked fine. I couldn't get on the Wi-Fi to bring up the
Okay. All
program,
right.
the
With,
numbers.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll work on that.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. A fellow enters a subway station. He bounds down the stairs. And in the subway station is a woman in, hold on here. And in the subway station is a woman in the little booth dispensing subway tokens, which cost 40 cents a piece. Okay, tokens, this is an old puzzle because tokens were 40 cents. The man hands the woman behind the window $1. There are no words spoken, no words are spoken at all because the man cannot speak, he's deaf. Without words being spoken, without any hand signs or signaling, the woman dispensing the ticket, the attendant, hands back the man 2 tokens and 20 cents change. The question is, how did she know the man wanted 2 tokens?
He does it every day.
Not bad, Fred, but Fred says he does it every day, but that's not it. Today was different. He was alone. What, Bev? No, no communication. Think about the dollar. The man gave the attendant $1.
No change given.
What if he gave him 4 quarters? If he only wanted 1 token, he would have given him 2 quarters. But because he gave her 4 quarters, that indicates she wanted 2. You folks should not be groaning over that. That was pretty there you go, Norma. Norma, thank you for clapping. Anyone crosses your name off a sign-up sheet, they'll have to deal with me. Okay, I was talking to some folks before Coffee Chats. Last week, well, until, what, Sunday, we had 12 days of 80 degrees or warmer. Funny, the temp goes down a little bit and all of a sudden we're worried about heat on in the building and all that type of thing. The east building, we're getting new boilers. Does everyone know that? I don't know if I talked about that in the past, but a little background on the boilers in the east building. There are 3 boilers, which turns into 3 stages, and obviously at this time of year 1 stage is enough. Well, 2 of those stages are down and they're being taken apart. Harris is here as we speak. Hi, Greg. Have a good rest of the day off when you leave. You're leaving early, right, today? Very good. behave yourself. We're not gonna ask you what you're doing because I know what you're doing and I don't wanna share that with the people. Now you guys are all thinking. He's helping a friend. Anyway, where was I? Oh, the boilers. So, while they're up there, the new boilers should be here next week, I think. And what they're doing is they're getting all the new plumbing and stuff squared away, and then they're started up the one boiler that is still operational, so we'll have heat, and then we'll be good to go. One thing that was interesting is the boiler that still works. There's 3 boilers, right? And that room is kind of tight. And you walk in, and there's boilers 1, 2, 3, and right next to them are the domestic hot water heaters and some pumps. Okay? If we just replace the 2 broken ones, we'd have a 20-year-old boiler that is snookered by the 2 new pumps. So what they typically do and what we're going to do is replace all 3. So there you go. And the boiler in the west building should be on this week as well. So for the next month or so, maybe even a little bit longer, we'll have both heating and cooling. Okay? In the east building, don't run your air conditioner and heat at the same time. And in the west, make sure that you have your thermostat set to heat or cool. If you run your, in the east building, if you run your air conditioning and heat at the same time, there's a very, very good chance you'll have a tornado in your living room. Why? Because cold front means a warm front, and then barometric pressure, that's the word of the day. Okay, on October 6th, I believe, first week in October, they'll start cleaning out the ponds. I've talked about that a little bit over the last couple months.
Both of them?
Both of them. They're going to be using the south ends of each parking lot behind the buildings, so there'll be more interruptions back there, but they're not real busy in that area anyway. So, and unfortunately they're going to be taking and moving the gardens from the west. D. Sunder, thank you for cooperating with us. They need to get those gardens out of there so they can drive trucks back and forth. Okay, I think that's all I have. Does anyone have any questions on anything? Deborah?
Jeff, there's a new menu.
Yep.
On there, a couple nights it says coffee night. What does that mean?
I wish Duncan is coordinating a karaoke night, or karaoke.
Whatever it's
You say potato, I say potato. Yep. And he's gonna run it, and you know what? I'll see if I can't get him down here next week to talk about it. All right? Thank you, Deborah. Joanne, yes?
Could you introduce the cooks and the new people in that kitchen?
Yep. I guess we're gonna have to do that next week. Okay, good. Anything else? All right. A buddy of mine applied for a job as an insurance salesman. On the form where it said prior experience, he wrote lifeguard, nothing else. The guy interviewing him says, we're looking for someone who can not only sell insurance, but who can sell himself. How does working as a lifeguard pertain to salesmanship? Guy says, I couldn't swim. That was, they're both good today. Okay. Ridge Point, that reminds me of interviews and all that type of thing. And we have kind of bent the rules a little bit on whether we can hire tenants to work here. And I had a resident, Susan Dillahunt, applied to work here. And she filled out the application. And at the end of the application where it says sign here, she wrote Virgo. Or Libra. Libra. Her birthday's this week. That's why I said that joke. Okay, today is what, the 23rd? 24th. Happy birthday, Susan. Sorry I butchered that joke the way I did. Arlene Jackson tomorrow, Judith Stafford tomorrow, Lorraine Mullen tomorrow. Happy birthday, Lorraine. Evie, you're on the 26th. Happy birthday. Gail Lightower, is she not around this morning? Happy birthday, Gail. And Denny Lutkin and Elaine Mickroot on the 29th. Oh, Lynn Kinnaman and Jeanette Combs on the 30th. They're all Libras, right? Okay, and let's see. Paul and Darla Hansen have an anniversary on September 25th. All right, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week, everybody.